Hello, welcome to my channel today. This is the King's Tutor. If the first time of joining us, thank you for clicking to this. Ensure you like, comment, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, now I want to see a question on posting to ledgers and trial balance. It is also the question from the IMSU 100 level past question recently set. Okay, now let's see. It has to do with ledger and extracting of trial balance. Okay, now let's see it. Now the question said, open relevant ledger account using the following information, and extract a trial balance. Now we have December 1, 2023. Ibeto started business with 500,000 cash and stock 100,000. December 1st, bought goods on credit from eBay, 70,000 naira. December 2, paid 400,000 into the bank. December 3, gave eBay check of 50,000. December 4, bought furniture, 10,000 naira and paid cash. December 5, bought goods, 100,000 and sold goods, 160,000, all on cash. Then sold goods on credit to Ada, 90,000. December 6, received check 60,000 from Ada and withdrew 150,000 from bank for office use. Okay, so we are gonna prepare this. They say we should open the relevant ledger account and to extract what a trial balance. Okay, so let's start with that. Now they said the first one, the owner of the business is Ibeto. Okay, so if we have Ibeto, okay, Ibeto. So it says that he started business with 500,000 cash and stock of 100,000. So starting business with such amount is the capital. Okay, so we are going to open the cash book. So if we have the cash book, so if it's a cash book, so you can have this as cash. This can be our dates, particulars, folio, cash and bank. Okay, so we can have this as our dates, particulars, folio, cash and bank. This debit, we can also have this as dates, particulars, folio, cash and bank. So this, okay, so now the first question said Ibeto started business with 500,000 cash and stock of 100,000. Okay, so it means he started business. So that is his capital. So it is December 1st. So have December, this is first. It has capital and the cash is 500,000. 500,000. Okay, cash. 500,000 cash. Then it said it also opened with stock. Okay, so we can have, let's say, the stock is still December 1st as capital 100,000. Okay, capital 100,000. Then we can open that for capital also. Capital, now we'll have December 1st, we'll have cash 500,000. Then we'll have stock 100,000. Now we have completed the double entry. Okay, we've completed a double entry. Side business with that. Now the next thing it says bought goods on credit from eBay 70,000. Bought goods on credit from eBay 70,000. Now since it's bought on credit, it will not come to the cash book. Okay, so we're gonna open a purchases ledger account. So bought goods from eBay. So if we have the purchases ledger, so we'll have eBay. So they said bought goods from eBay. How much is it? On credit, it is 70,000. Okay, so we're gonna have our purchases here. Purchases here. How much is it? 70,000. Okay, purchases 70,000. So we are going to also have the purchases account. The purchases account, the corresponding entry. If we have the purchases account, okay, so we have the purchases account. So we'll have eBay as 70,000. Okay, so that is that. And the next one, December 2, it said paid 400,000 naira into bank. Paid 400,000 naira into bank. Now that will serve as a contra entry. So they said paid 400,000 into bank. So it means the cash is going out while bank is receiving. Okay, so it's a contra entry. So we're gonna have now this December. I think that should be December 2nd. Okay, December 2nd. So since cash is given out, the particulars will be bank. So we'll have in the cash column 400,000. Okay, 400,000. I will have a C here to indicate contract entry. Now the same outcomes here, December 2. We'll now have cash in a particular. In the bank column, it will be 400,000. Okay, so that is the second one. So we've completed the double entry for that. Now the next one said December 3rd gave eBay check of 50,000. If we gave eBay check of 50,000, so it means the money passed through the bank. So it will now be December 3rd, and the particulars would be eBay. And under the bank column, since it is check, 50,000. So 50,000. Okay, 50,000. So we come to eBay's account here. eBay's account received from us. So it will be bank 50,000. Okay, to the bank 50,000. Okay, the next one, we're gonna have bought furniture 10,000 and paid cash. That is December 4th. They bought furniture. Okay, it's an asset. So if we come here, 4th, we'll have furniture. They say they paid cash how much? 10,000. Okay, 10,000. So we'll come here, furniture. All these are supposed to be in the general ledger. So I have furniture. So this is credit. The corresponding entry comes here as bank 10,000. Okay, sorry, it said cash. So this is supposed to be cash 10,000. Okay, so the next one said December 5 bought goods 100,000 and sold goods 160,000 all on cash. Bought goods 100,000 and sold 160,000 all on cash. Okay, so they say bought goods, which is 5th, December 5th, bought goods 100,000. That is what purchases. So we have purchases here 100,000. Okay, so and they also said that same 5th they sold goods. So we are going to have sales. Now, how much is that one? Said is 1 160,000. Okay, 160,000. Now this is purchases. Now the corresponding entry now will still come to the purchases account here. Okay, it will come to the purchases account here. So we'll have cash 100,000. Okay, so that is purchases. Now the next one is sales. So we'll have sales here. So we'll have open a sales account. Okay, sales. Now debited there. Now the corresponding entry comes here as cash 160,000. 160,000. Okay, so that is the sales account. Now the next one, we're going to have sold goods on credit to Ada 90,000. Sold goods on what? On credit to Ada 90,000. Now the sold goods on credit to Ada. Now it will not pass through here. Okay, it will not pass through here. So we're gonna open Ada's account. So if we have Ada, okay, since the sold goods to Ada, how much is it? 90,000. So it will come here, and that is receiving the goods. So we'll have sales, that is credit sales, or just sales, 90,000. So also the sales day book. Okay, why the corresponding entry comes here to sales account. Now this is sales account, comes here to sales account, Ada 90,000. Okay, now since they say it's on credit, it's not cash, so it will not pass through the cash book. Okay, so that is that one. Then the next one, December 6th, receive check 60,000 from Ada and withdrew 150,000 from bank for office use. Now let's start with the receive check 60,000 from Ada. So they say they sold on credit to Ada this, but they receive check from Ada. So Ada is given. So it will now be bank. How much? How much is it? It is 90. Sorry, it is 60,000. They received from Ada. Okay. So while we come here, what is the date? December 6th. So we received from Ada. They say check, so it is bank. So this will be 60,000. Okay. So they said, and withdraw 150,000 from bank for office use. They said we withdrew 150,000 from bank for office use. And since it is for office use, so it means this is another contra entry. Okay, and even they said it's for private use, then it's should be termed as drawings. So what's the date? The date is still on the 6th. So they said they withdrew 150,000. Okay, 150,000 from bank for office use. So it means bank is giving out the money. Okay, bank is giving out the money. So we'll have here December 6th. So our particulars will be cash, but under the bank column, how much is it? The money there is 150,000. 150,000. Okay, now we'll have C here to indicate contra entry. While the corresponding entry comes here. So we'll have bank here, but in the cash column, since the office use 150,000. Okay, 150,000. So is there any other item? There is none. Okay, there is no other item. So it is now left for us to balance and close this account and prepare a trial balance. Remember, they say we should prepare a trial balance. Okay, so we're going to do this now. Now, doing this now. So if we add up, the debit side, looking at it, is greater than the credit side. So let's add up the cash. 500,000 plus 160 will give us 660,000 plus 510 will give us 810 plus 150 will give us 810,000. Okay, 810,000. Why 400 plus 60 giving us 460,000. Now they are obviously greater than this. So the cash, we're going to compare it with the cash on the credit side. So 400 plus 100, 500 plus 10, 510. So 510 minus 810 will give us what we call the balance carried down. Okay, the balance carried down. So 510 subtracting it from 10,000 will give us 300,000. Why 150 plus 50, that's 100,000 minus 460,000 will give us 260,000 as the balance. So now when we add this will give us 810,000 and this will give us 460,000. Okay, so we'll now have a balance here. So this is December, this will now be January 1st. We'll have a balance brought down. For cash, it is 300,000. And for bank, it is 260,000. So that's that of the cash book. Okay. So since this will have just one entry, we can close here knowing that it is still open, that the stock, we've closed it to 100,000. So here we have 500 plus 100. This will give us 600,000. So we have balance carried down of 600,000. So this is 600,000. That's the balance carried down. So if we have space, we'll have written balance brought down 600,000. Okay. Now the purchases account, 100 plus 70. This will give us 170,000. So we'll now have balance carried down 170,000. So that if we close, so that we'll now have balance brought down 170,000. Okay, so the next one we have purchases ledger, eBay. So we have here 7050. So we have balance carried down of 20,000. So that this will become 70,000 and this is 70,000. And the balance carried down we brought down here as balance brought down of 20,000. So it means eBay is still owing us 20,000. So he is our we are still owing eBay. We are still owing eBay 20,000. Is our creditor, okay? Because we purchased this and we paid 50,000. So it's still remaining. So eBay is our creditor, okay? Now furniture also, we close it. So this 160 plus 90, this will give us 250,000. So we have a balance carried down of 250,000. So that here we have a balance brought down of 250,000. Okay. Now why this 9060 will now have a balance carried down of 30,000, which will give us 90,000 here. Why this becomes 90,000. So here we will now have a balance brought down of 30,000. And this is our debtor. Okay, we sold to her 90,000 but received 60,000. So she's still owing us 30,000. So that's our debtor. So with all this now, let's now prepare the trial balance. Okay, so it is the trial balance that will show us if we are correct. So the question said a trial balance as at December 31st. So we have a trial balance as at 31st December 2023. So we have debit here, we have credit here. Now the trial balance have a rule, okay? The trial balance have a rule, and the rule is debit all assets, credit all liabilities, credit all income, and debit all expenses. Okay, debit all assets, credit liabilities, credit income, and debit expenses. Okay, so that is the rule of the trial balance. So we are going to use these things we have prepared thus far to do that. Okay, so we'll start with Let's start with our capital. So capital, remember we have a balance carried down here. So we have a credit balance here at 600,000 because the balance carried down here, the balance brought down will be here, credit entry 600,000. So we have capital here, capital 600,000. Okay. Now the next one, if we have our stock, stock is an asset. So we can have stock here as what? 100,000. Now if we come down, now we say this purchases account. Our purchases is 170,000. So we have purchases is 170,000 as yeah. Okay. Why we come to okay, let's also sales because they come together most times. Sales account is 250,000. Remember our sales has credits, so we have 250,000. Okay. Now come to furniture. Our furniture is an asset that has a debit balance of 10,000. Okay. Now we come purchases ledger, our creditors. Now creditors are liabilities, they will be credited. So it is 20,000, 20,000 here. Then our debtors, those owing us, are that 30,000. Okay. Then our cash and bank. So I have cash 300,000, and we have our bank 260,000. Both are assets. Okay. So now let's check if there is something we are missing. So we've done capital, purchases, sales, debtors, creditors, furniture, stock, cash, bank 369, 369. Okay. Now let's now add up. Now if we add up 600 plus 250 will give us 850 plus 20 will give us 870,000. So here will give us 100,000 plus 170 will give us 270 plus 10 will give us 280, and this will give us 280 plus let's say 300 will give us 580. 580 plus plus 30. 580 plus 30 will give us 610, and 610 plus 260 will give us 870,000. Okay, so it balanced automatically without any discrepancy. So it means that what we did here is correct. So that's how to prepare that question. Okay, so ensure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all platforms. Okay, thank you very much.